this night song was sung by Narottama Ṭhākura, one of the great ācāryas of the Gauḍīya Vaiṣṇava sampradāya, that is, the sect of Vaiṣṇavism started by Lord Caitanya Mahāprabhu. Gauḍīya means belonging to Bengal. There are 5 Gauḍa-deśa in the northern part of India, out of which part of Bengal, West Bengal, is called Gauḍa-deśa. So, Narottama Ṭhākura's songs are very appropriate just to the conclusion of Vedic injunctions. So, he sings this song, how one can rise up to the transcendental plane for associating directly with Rādhā and Kṛṣṇa. What is that process? The process is one should begin this Krishna consciousness under the mercy of Lord Caitanya. Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu is Krishna Himself, and he is teaching people how to become Krishna conscious. Lord Krishna, he personally spoke about himself in the Bhagavad-gītā, but people who are not very intelligent were described in the Bhagavad-gītā as mūḍha. Mūḍha means rascal. And duṣkṛtina, a miscreant. And narādhama means lowest of the mankind. Such persons cannot understand Krishna. But still Krishna was so merciful that in order to claim all these people, mean the lowest of the mankind, miscreants and fools and rascals, rejected. So he came in the form of Lord Caitanya to reclaim them. So God is so merciful that even some persons cannot understand it. First thing is, people cannot understand actually what is God. But God Himself comes to explain Himself. Still, they commit mistake. Therefore, Krishna comes as a devotee to teach us about Krishna consciousness. So we have to follow the footprints of Lord Caitanya. And Narottama Ṭhākura teaches that first of all, try to chant the name of Gauṣṇa. Śrī Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Śrī Advaita Gadādhara Śrīvāsādi Gaur Bhakta. In this way, when we are a little bit attached with Gauṣṇa, Lord Caitanya, then we automatically feel transcendental emotion. And that emotional state is exhibited by shivering in the body. We should not have imitate such shivering to show to the public that I have become a great devotee. But we should execute devotional service nicely and faithfully, then that stage will come automatically, shivering. As soon as one will chant the name of Śrī Caitanya, there will be shivering. This is the first symptom that one is getting advanced in the perfectional stage of Krishna consciousness. So, Narottama Das Thakur says, Gauranga Bolite Habe Pulapas. He is expected, although he was a great ācārya, still he was expecting when that stage will come. The wording of the song is as follows. Gauranga, Gauranga, Bolite, Valite, Habe, Habe, Gauranga Bolite Habe, Pulaka, 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 Śrī, Srī, Gauranga Bolite Habe, Pulaka Śrī, Hari Hari, Srī, Bolite, Valite, Hari Hari Bolite Habe, Habe, Hari Hari Bolite Kabe, not Habe, Kabe, Kbe, Nayane, Nayane, Babe, Babe, Neer, Neer. The meaning that there will be not only shivering as soon as I utter the name of Gauranga, but there will be torrents of tears in my eyes as soon as I chant Hare Krishna. This is the aspiration. The next line is, Ar kabe nitai chand karuna karibe. A-R, kabe, K-A-B, nitai chand, N-I-T-A-I-C-H-A-N-D. Karuna, K-A-R-U-N-A. Karibe, K-A-R-I-B-E. Har kabe nitai chand karuna karibe. This is also aspiration. Now when Nityananda Prabhu, the constant associate of Lord Caitanya, will be pleased upon karuna karibe. Karuna karibe means he will be pleased upon. Nityananda Prabhu, or Nitai Chand, is the original spiritual master. He is Baladeva. Bala means strength, and Deva, the personality of Godhead, who gives strength. Therefore, Nitai Chand is a symbol of spiritual master who gives strength to the disciple. This is the process of disciplic succession. We have to acquire the spiritual strength. No amount of material strength can help me in the advancement of spiritual life. We must derive the spiritual strength. Just like we have to take electricity from the powerhouse by directly connecting with the powerhouse. Not the wiring, but the electricity. Similarly, this disciplic succession means the strength is descending from the original person through the spiritual master. That is the idea. So, Narottama Das Thakur explains that when Nitai Chand will be pleased, and the result of such pleasure of Nitai Chand is that one becomes free from all desire or material enjoyment. Har kabe Nitai Chand karuna karibe, saṅsāra vaṣṇā mohr kabe tucca habe. Saṅsāra, S-A-M-S-A-R-A, vaṣṇā, V-A-S-A-N-A, kabe, K-A-B-E. Saṅsāra vaṣṇā kabe mohr, M-O-R-E, tucca, T-U-C-H-H-A, habe, H-A-B. So, by the mercy of Nitai Chan, one will get free from all desires of material and jhana. The next line is Vishaya Charya Kavi Suddha. Vishaya, V-I-S-A-Y-A, Vishaya Charya, C-H-A-R-I-A, Vishaya Charya, Kave, K-A-V-E. This Kave means when? As when. Suddha, S-U-D-D-H-A, Suddha, means purified. Habe, H-A-B-E, Habe, will be. Mon, M-A-N, man means mind. So, when actually our spiritual master, or Nityananda Prabhu, is pleased upon us, at that time the symptom will be that we shall no longer anchor after material enjoyment. And when that state of life is arrived, at that time only we can understand what is Vrindavan, the abode of Krishna. Vrindavan is not a material place, just like ordinary city or country. It is transcendental. So appreciation of Vrindavan will be possible when our mind is free from all material desire. Vishaya Charya. Vishaya means eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. They are called Vishaya. Vishaya means objects. In the material world, there are these four objects are in view. How I shall eat, how I shall sleep, how I shall mate, how I shall defend. So, as soon as one is purified from all material desires, these material objectives will not be a problem. Vishaya Charya Kavi Suddha Kavi Hama Herava Srila. So, then we can be able to understand what is Vrindavan and what is kingdom of God or Golok of Vrindavan. The next thing is that one has to understand what is the loving affair, conjugal love between Rādhā and Kṛṣṇa. And that will be possible if we carefully study the literature left by the Goswami. Just like Rupa Goswami has left behind him Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Vidagdha Madhav, Lalita Madhav, many books. Especially there's Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So, Vishaya Charya Kavi Suddha Mehamon, Kavi Hama Herava Srivindavan, Rupa Raghunatha Pade Haibhatusi, R-U-P-A, R-A-G-H-U-N-A-T-H-A, Rupa Raghunatha Pade, P-A-D-E. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Haive, H-A-I-V-E. Haive means will be. Akuti, A-K-U-T-I, eagerness. When I shall be very much eager to understand what is spoken by the Goswami, these are the process. We have to derive the pleasure of Nityananda. We have to understand the six Goswamis, what they are speaking. We have to clean our mind from material desire. These are the qualifications to understand what is Rādhā and Kṛṣṇa. Otherwise we shall be misled. We shall think Rādhā Kṛṣṇa, ordinary boy and girl. No. The activities are just like that, but it is all spiritual. There is no material contamination at all. There is no material inevitability. Therefore, in such loving affairs, in such embracing, such teaching, Rādhā and Kṛṣṇa, that is all spiritual, eternal, blissful, full of knowledge, full of pleasure. So at the present moment, material condition, it is not possible to understand. But this is a purificatory process. You have to chant Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu Nityananda Śrī Advaita Gadādhara Sivāsādi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This chanting process has got the spiritual value to lead us to the highest stage of understanding Rādhā and Kṛṣṇa. And as soon as we are capable of understanding what is Rādhā and Kṛṣṇa, then it is possible for getting admission in the spiritual world. So all people interested in Krishna consciousness should follow the regulative principle, gradually raise himself one after another and reach the highest successful transcendental platform of understanding Rādhā and Kṛṣṇa.